now two of those suspects who were convicted in or rather were suspects in the Delhi bomb blast. The two accused have been acquitted. We've got Pratyush Dubey, my colleague, joining us on the phone line right now for more on that story. Pratyush, what more can you tell us about this acquittal?
You know, it's been 11 years in the coming. It's been 11 years in the coming. A Delhi court today has pronounced a sentence. Now, these refer to the 2005 serial blast case. You'll remember, Aisha, terrorists that year had targeted at least three areas in Delhi, three prominent areas which included Sarojini Nagar, Paharganj, Kalkaji areas of Delhi. And this had happened right before Diwali. So this was on October 29th of 2005, nearly 11 years ago. And the trial court today discharged two persons. And both these were the main accused, which is a huge setback to the prosecuting agencies. Tariq Ahmed Dar has been given a 10-year jail term, but this is also only for financing the blast. This has got nothing to do with carrying it out. So the main accused in this case, Aisha, right now it would appear that that there's been some flaw, some slip-up in the prosecution. The prosecution had built its case on the call intercepts and locations of the accused as key evidence. However, what we are learning is that Additional Sessions Judge Ritesh Singh, who pronounced the judgment, said that there wasn't enough in it for him to accuse them directly of it. 60 people were killed, 100 were injured in that blast. In 2008 itself, charges were framed against Dar, who was said to be the mastermind of the blast. He was convicted of, on charges of waging war against the state, conspiracy, collecting arms, murder, attempt to murder. The Delhi police charge sheet also said that he was working on behalf of Lashkar-e-Taiba. He was picked up on 11 November of that year. The blast occurred 29th October. So very quickly he was picked up. He was picked up from Kashmir, and it was Dar's friend who had allegedly made a call to 100 saying that he was kidnapped. Now, but the court today has acquitted him, and they have said that the only charge that continues on him is the charge of perhaps playing some sort of role in financing these blasts.
All right, Pratyush, thanks for joining us with those details. Do we have any idea of what the prosecution is saying, any reason given, or how exactly they plan to take this forward now that the acquittals have come through?
Well, right now, just a little while back, perhaps 5 minutes back, we got word that the family of the accused had come out. They had spoken to our crew, and they said that they were very happy because they said that Dar was wrongfully accused and the others were also wrongfully accused. So they were saying that listen, there's been justice done. But on the other hand, the prosecution right now will need to take an entire relook at this case. What we can only assume at this instance, at this time, is that perhaps they're going to come back and appeal this in a higher court. But 11 years in making, as the prosecution has not been able to present a convincing enough case, this would really go against the Delhi police, because many questions will be raised of the investigating agency that in 11 years, if your case and of such serious charges doesn't stick, then there has to be some lacunae somewhere in the case that the prosecution had framed against these two.
Right, Pratyush. In fact, we're getting some information now that the kin of those victims in 2005's Delhi serial blast have said that they feel that justice has been denied and that they will approach a higher court and will fight till the end. Just to reiterate, for those of you who are just joining us on the program, 62 people were killed and more than 100 injured in 3 bomb blasts across significant locations in Delhi, where lots of crowds do gather at most times. However, out of those 2 have been acquitted. Tariq Ahmed Dar, however, has been accused of terror funding and been given a sentence of 10 years. But the other 2 have Mohammad Hussain Fazili and Mohammad Rafiq Shah have been acquitted of all charges. Let's go back to my colleague Pratyush Dubey, who joins us on the phone line for more on that story. Pratyush, what do you expect to happen next? Like you're saying that the prosecution incapable of presenting a watertight case, even though it was 11 years ago. How exactly is that going to happen? Okay, we've lost contact with Pratyush for the moment. We are going to try and get him again on the program, but for now we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more news and updates in just a bit. Stay with us.